We talked about his cut fastball right at the top. That is without a doubt his best pitch. Makes him very effective against right-handed hitters. He also throws an occasional curve, a good hard slider, and a change-up down in the zone.
Bob, with that cut fastball.
Grissom pops it up. Into left, Strawberry. 1 out.
They look friendly, don't they? 2 balls, 2 strikes on Lemke. Leyritz. Plenty of room. 2 out. Into right center, slicing to O'Neill, and a 1-2-3 first half inning for Andy Pettitte. Great start. Yankees come to the plate. Bottom of the first in game 1, no score. 1 in 16 postseason starts, 24-8 during the regular year. It's John Smoltz.
I think one of the reasons
that it's going to be interesting to watch these Braves pitchers, and maybe not necessarily with John Smoltz, but other Atlanta hurlers when an American League umpire is behind the plate. Jeter pops it up to the right side for Lemke. He struggles on pop-ups, but able to catch up to it 1 away.
Well, Joe, the reason for that is that, generally speaking, most American League umpires.
Tim Welke and Steve Ripley on the bases. Larry Young down the left field line and Jerry Davis down the right field line. To the left side, Blauser. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 away here in the first inning, and Boggs now 3 out of 28. This postseason, the batter will be Bernie Williams. 2 out, nobody on. 3-2 is ball 4. And a first inning walk issued by John Smoltz.
And John Smoltz showing his respect for Bernie Williams by throwing him a 3-2 split finger fastball.
Runner goes, ball 4. Back-to-back walks to the Yankees in the first. And a 2-2 count on Fielder. Into right. Jermaine dive back to get it off the end of the bat to end the inning. Couple of walks, 2 men left, and after 1 in game 1, Yankee Stadium, no score.
Ball here from Andy Pettitte. Leyritz set up just off the corner.
Got it. 1 away here in the Atlanta second. One, 2. Had him reaching up the middle, base hit. And that's the way the postseason has gone for Javi Lopez, reaching for the pitch, and he chops it up the middle for the first base knock of the night. Not going, and that's into left down the line for Strawberry. 2 out, and Lopez back to first. So Darryl Strawberry, broken toe and all. Long drive into left field. At the track, at the wall, it is gone. Andrew Jones, his second postseason home run, and it's 2-0 Braves in the second.
His second in a row.
Has a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Up the middle. Pettitte knocks it down. Has time. Inning over, but not before major damage. A 1-out hit by Lopez. A 2-out, 2-run home run by Andrew Jones. Catching and hitting ninth. Atlanta out in front by 2 on the 2-run home run by young Andrew Jones. Into left field for young Andrew Jones. 1 away. A 1-out walk, and the 3rd walk issued by Smoltz already. John Smoltz walked only 55 during the regular season. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Lemke gives it a look, foul ball, and he's there for the second out of the inning. So this Yankee Stadium crowd, crowd jumps back into it with a 3-1 count on Leyritz. Back to the bases on balls for John Smoltz. He walked 2 in the first. He's right back to it. He's walked 2 here in the second.
Right into your family room.
Now with 2 on 2 out, the 2-2. To the second baseman, Lemke. The flip, the out. The inning is over. So we played 2 here at Yankee Stadium. 2-0 Braves. We'll be back right after this from your local Fox station. Has not fared well in the postseason. Down the line, it's fair and trouble. Blauser is thinking double. Strawberry digs it out. Very good play. Broken toe or not, and Blauser is held to a leadoff single.
A very good play by Darryl Strawberry.
We're seeing some of the Braves hitters open up and hook that ball.
Into center field. That's going to fall for a hit. Back-to-back singles to start the third for Atlanta.
Like that, Bob. That was a good cut fastball.
2 on, nobody out in the third. Lemke fouled out to the catcher Leyritz, his first time up. Showing bunt. And a good bunt. The sacrifice is 3 unassisted. And the runners up to second and third with 1 out in the third.
Now Jeter's moved in at shortstop with 2 strikes.
To the left side and through. In to score is Blauser. Here comes Grissom. The throw by Strawberry. Not good. And it's 4-0 Atlanta here in the third. So it's a single for 2 RBIs off the bat of Jones. He takes second on the throw, stealing third. The throw by Leyritz not in time. Chipper Jones steals third, and he's at third with only 1 out. Base hit left field, McGriff. And it's 5-0 Atlanta, as they have scored 3 times here in the third. That misses for ball 4, and now add a walk to the day's work for Andy Pettitte, his first of the night.
Boehringer did not pitch in the ALCS. He did pick up a victory in the division series. Done a very good job out of the bullpen.
But they come in with a lot more momentum than the Yankees, are trying to get it kick-started again. This is into left, and a long run for Strawberry. Another good play by Darryl Strawberry. And you'd never know he has a broken toe. Third or next inning, depending on this 3-2 pitch. Into left field. Well hit. Strawberry back at the wall. Another home run for Andrew Jones. A 2-run homer. A 3-run homer. And all of a sudden, it's 8-0 Atlanta here in the third. Pettitte 2 1/3 innings. And now Boehringer giving up the inherited runners +1. The inning is finally over. The Braves bat around. They score 6 after 2.5 at Yankee Stadium. This crowd is quiet. It's Atlanta 8. John Smoltz is handed 8 runs of support. Boggs 0 for 1. Make it 0 for 2. And the leadoff man for the Yankees. Boggs the first out here in the inning. Struck him out over the outside corner, 2 down. And there is a case where Smoltz does get the corner. And he rings up his first. Heavy rain pushed back till tonight. And John Smoltz is on. Struggled the first 2 innings, has his first perfect frame, and after 3, the crowd still silent, 8-0 Atlanta. One of the runs tonight belongs to Boehringer, who gave up the 2-out, 3-run home run to Andrew Jones. That's into center. For Bernie Williams, 1 away, and the leadoff man is gone. Responsible for 6 pennants, 3 world championships. Monuments out there to Gehrig, Ruth, Edward Barron, DiMaggio, Mantle. Grissom flies to left. 2 out here in the 4th inning. It seemed like it would be such a factor. The Braves have taken it right to the Yankees. Now Lemke down the line. Didn't get out of the box, and Martinez will take it himself. The Braves go in order for the first time since the first. Bottom of the 4th inning, Yankee Stadium, 8-0 Atlanta.
Jason.
Another thing we've seen from Smoltz in this postseason is him drop down and pitch sidearm. Over the top, right down the middle, see you later. And the 3rd strikeout in a row for John Smoltz. That'll bring in Darryl Strawberry, someone who's been on the bench for the better part of the year. Bothered by a bad hamstring. 2-2 to the right side for McGriff. The race, got it. 2 out. McGriff a bit relieved now. He laid back, and Strawberry.
Tough John Smoltz is. Even when you get a predictable fastball, you're late on it.
Into center field, carrying to Grissom, and Smoltz has retired 7 in a row. We are through 4 at Yankee Stadium, game 1, 8-0 Atlanta. You can forget those plans right now. Yankee starter Andy Pettitte already gone. 3-2 pitch into left, well hit, sending Strawberry back. 1 out. And Chipper Jones used all of left field for the first out here in the 5th. The 10 previous games of 1.62. There's no secret as to why they're here. That's down the line, hooking off the pole for a home run. The 3rd home run of the night for Atlanta, first for McGriff, and it's 9-0 Braves in the 5th. And that home run off the bat of McGriff carried its own sound effect.
In Ebbets Field, usually with a 400 lifetime average there, they kept saying, there's that man again.
Boehringer blows Lopez away. 2 out here in the 5th inning. Top of the 5th inning. Into right center field, well hit. Near the track, Williams pulls it in, and we are through 4 1/2. Halfway through it, Yankees in a big hole. Come to bat in the bottom of the 5th inning. Smoltz and the Braves out in front by 9. Showing no signs of weariness so far. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's into right field off the end of the bat for Jermaine Dye. That's Jermaine's first chance to get acquainted with the fans out in right field. 1 out. I guess it's that easy when you have this kind of pitching. 1-2 on Leyritz. Got him. 2 out, and that's 4 strikeouts for Smoltz. Pushes him out in front of the rest of the pack. 3-2. A 2-out walk. That's been the only problem for Smoltz so far. He has walked 5.
I'll tell you what, when John Smoltz throws a 3-2 slider to Derek Jeter, the oddest defense I have ever seen on the left side of the infield. Shortstop and 3rd base.
Boggs shoots one to deep center. Grissom over his head. First Yankee hit. Here comes Jeter with a first Yankee run. It's 9-1. The first hit of the night for the Yankees produces their first run. Now Bernie shoots one to center. Grissom right there. And the 5th inning will come to a close, but not before the Yankees get on the board. There will be no shutout in game 1. It's 9-1 Atlanta through 5.
But he did say stupid. That was just stupid.
1-1 the count. Broken bat. Boggs. Safe. They would have had him if Tino Martinez was able to dig it out. And if they got Andrew Jones on a ball hit to third with the bat ending up with nobody out here in the 6th inning. A 9-1 Atlanta lead, and there's the double play ball booted by Duncan. Everybody is safe. Taylor made, and Duncan could not come up with it to his right. It's ruled an error
with Milwaukee, and before that with Boston when they were the Boston Braves.
Blauser gets into one to left field. Strawberry back at the wall. 1 out. Jones tags and advances to third with good base running, and it's 1st and 3rd, 1 out.
Good base running, but Andrew Jones almost missed the bag in tagging up.
It's 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Tough to double Marquise Grissom. There's the base hit to left field for Grissom. In to score is Jones, and it's 10-1 Atlanta here in the 6th. Two on, 1 out for Lemke. To the right side and through. Here comes Klesko. The throw by O'Neill is late. Over to third is Grissom, and it's 11-1 Atlanta. Here's David Weathers wearing the traditional baseball cap. Into left field for Strawberry. Nice running catch. Here's Grissom. The throw cut off, and it's 12-1 Atlanta as Jones drives in his 3rd of the night. Off the end of the bat to center for Bernie Williams. And the top of the 6th inning comes to a close, but not before the Braves had 3. Bottom of the 6th inning, Braves by 11.
Their fastballs keep it away from right-handers. Away, away, away.
1-2. Off the end of the bat into center for a leadoff base hit for Martinez. And if nothing else, you have to start looking at individual goals. And individually speaking, Tino Martinez, I mean, you don't talk about Cecil Fielder as having a great 1996, but he did. Shoots one into deep right center. Grissom back to get it as it falls short. Didn't get all of it, and Fielder is 0 for 3 during the regular season just to finish the point. That thing arrived on time. 1 on, 1 out. Strawberry, the double play ball. They had the entire infield on the right side of the infield, and Strawberry, I'm telling you, for a guy with a broken toe, is running just fine.
And you would think he would do it then, was to come back and pitch in relief in Game 7.
With Strawberry running, O'Neill pops it up. Fighting the raindrops. Chipper puts it away. It's a 12-1 game through 6. Back after this from your local Fox station. Andy Pettitte is back out in the Yankee dugout, lasting only 2 1/3 innings. Lopez into center for Bernie Williams. 1 out. Here is our Aflac trivia question.
Great Yankee left-hander.
This is Jermaine Dye. He bounces one up the middle for his first hit of the night. 1 on, 1 out as Dye is now 1 out of 4. The Braves have a base runner here in the 7th inning. Rain picks up a little here at Yankee Stadium. 1 on, 1 out. And the double play ball. Jeter flips out over to first. Can't get it. Bad throw. And it's a 6-4 force out. No error, but Andrew Jones is on with 2 out to keep the 7th inning alive for Atlanta.
Looked like a routine double play ball.
Now Klesko grounds to Jeter. He'll step for the final out. No runs, a hit, a man left. The Braves have left only 2 tonight. They've scored 12. They lead by 11. They watch as Greg McMichael takes over. McMichael on for Smoltz, who went 6 innings allowed.
He's been less than effective in the postseason. Real good opportunity following the hardest throw on the Braves staff.
Tough play off the bat of Duncan. Very good play by Blauser. 1 out. And Duncan 0 for 3.
Sometimes you can make a pitcher look more effective.
To Bobby Cox. To our right in his 6th year as pitching coach with the Braves. Little fly ball into center for a 1-out hit off the bat of Leyritz. On for the 2nd time tonight.
Kenny Rogers, who is slated to start at least before the game tonight.
Over the inside corner in the strikeout for McMichael, and Jeter didn't like it.
Oh, that's good pitching by McMichael. You get a hitter leaning. Watch Jeter. And keeping the ball down is the most effective way to pitch.
Up the middle, base hit off the bat of Balls. Leyritz will move to 3rd, and it's 1st and 3rd, 2 out. Bernie hitless tonight after being named the ALCS MVP. The line drive. He stays hitless. The Yankees have stranded 8. We've played 7. Atlanta out in front by 11. Just flat out nasty. It's Jeff Nelson.
A lot of elbows and kneecaps, a lot of motion, throws a hard sinker. Hit 1, Pearl 2.
Bologna had only 3 at-bats in the NLCS, and he comes up empty for out number 1 here in the 8th inning. Well, this is game 1. Wilson can be against right-handed hitters. Little bail and wail into center field, into the glove of Williams, 2 out.
Yeah, it's not necessarily the breaking ball, it's how the breaking ball is delivered. When a guy that tall drops down that much.
2 out, nobody on. Lemke up the middle. Tough play. Andy Fox can't get it. A 2-out hit for Lemke. And he's 2 out of 4. The biggest margin of victory in a series had left the Colorado Rockies and Don Zimmer a couple of years ago. He and Joe Torre have had a great ride through 1996. Game 1 of the World Series, however, different story. 4 and went 6 2/3 innings. Allowed 2 runs and only 2 hits. To the right side, right at Lemke. Martinez the first out here in the 8th inning. Here's Cecil Fielder 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the middle. Between 2 fly ball outs. Into left center field for Grissom. Back to get it. 2 out. And the first 2 are gone here in the 8th inning for New York. Well, next week, there, perfect. Back to work. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to Raines. Who pops it up? Right at home plate. Lopez fires his mask right into the gut of Tim Raines unintentionally. Injury to insult after 8 in Yankee Stadium.
You teach the catcher to throw that mask out of the way where you know you're not going to step on it. I guess he figured if it was in Tim Raines' pocket, he.
Chris Chambliss interviewing for the California Angels job, as a matter of fact.
McGriff strikes out to start the 9th inning. Jerry Davis almost gets pulled down by Andy Fox. Now Lopez off the end of the bat to Raines. His first chance in left field. 2 out here in the top of the 9th. Lopez, the NLCS most valuable player. That hat has been through everything. Dye goes right through that pitch. And the top of the 9th inning is history. 12-1 Atlanta into the bottom of the 9th. Who pitched a perfect inning. It's Terrell Wade. 5-0 during the regular season, facing the lefty Wade. Up there, Hackett into right field for Jermaine Dye. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 9th inning. We've had a lot of fun bringing you Game 1 of the 1996 World Series. Boggs the only RBI tonight for the Yankees. To the left side for Belliard. 2 out. And the Braves are 1 out away from wrapping up their first victory of the 1996 World Series. And Leyritz immediately took his helmet off and started to plead his case. It fell on deaf ears. Now with 2 out, Nobody on. He pops it into right. And that should do it. Jermaine Dye is there. The Yankees amass only 1 run on 4 hits. And the Atlanta Braves win game number 1 of the 1996 World Series, 12-1. There is our Chevrolet player of the game. It's Andruw Jones.